Hello and welcome back to our Vlandian Night series. Now, before we get going with our deserter fight here, they're attempting to extort this village, by the way, pretty awful. But anyway, basically, I would just want to say thank you so much to the person in the comments that gave me a fix for the Bannerlord tweaks problem that I was having. So every single time I would launch the game, I would basically have an instant crash. It would basically say, this application has experienced an error, and so on and so forth. You know, the problem that you usually would have with a mod, you know, that doesn't necessarily work or is compatible with something else. And apparently it had to do with diplomacy fixes. So if you place diplomacy fixes under Bannerlord tweaks and modlib, then you should have compatibility with the mod. And that is quite amazing in my opinion. So thank you so much to that person, because I had no idea how to fix it. I thought to myself, it can't be my load order, because they wanted, I mean, generally Bannerlord tweaks wants to be at the end. But apparently they have a bit of a conflict with diplomacy fixes at the same time. So obviously had to make it a little different. So it's really, really nice that you helped me out with that, and I do appreciate it wholeheartedly, because that really makes a huge difference to how we will now be leveling our riding skill. Because I know I was complaining in the previous episode about how the riding skill is just super slow, and that's true. It is super slow to level up, but thankfully, because we have Bannerlord tweaks now, it should level up just that little bit quicker. You know, it's not a particularly game-breaking change, but it just makes things that much more enjoyable, really, because let's face it, if you are wanting to level up a skill, you don't really want to spend an entire month in the game and then all of a sudden you think to yourself, wait a minute, I just got one skill point. You know what I mean? That's the kind of thing I'm talking about. And yeah, so that's generally something that I prefer to, you know, make work quite nicely here. So anyway, there you go. We are getting some increased relation. We're getting some more influence this time as well, thanks to the fact that we do have Bannerlord tweaks as well. And we're also going to be turning these guys. Actually, I'm not entirely sure what to turn them into. Let's have a look. We could turn them into vanguards. Yeah, we'll turn them into vanguards. So we're just going to select them as infantry here. If you control-click on the upgrade path with party screen enhancements and then click on this, then it will do exactly as it says. So that's really cool. And we're also going to be going for, actually I'm not sure what to go for in terms of Sturgians, because personally I don't think the shock troops are that good. I think I might be going for the brigands. I think the brigands are actually quite nice. So we're going to go for woodsmen. And we're going to kind of have a contingent of mounted skirmishers. And thank you to those of you as well that gave me some tips on fighting against the Sturgian menace, I guess you could say. Because, basically the way to do it is not go straight towards them. Yeah, that actually is pretty obvious now that I think about it. But you know how it is. Sometimes I generally just like to get in there as soon as possible, try to do as much damage as I can. But if I'm dead, I'm not doing any damage, so of course that makes sense, doesn't it? Anyway, there you go. I should have probably taken the money, actually. Me taking the money in that instance probably would have made more sense. Anyway, let's take a look at some of this. Bonus to pushing opponents with a successful thrust attack with pole arms. Increase your chance, or change? Chance, I suppose. Increase your chance to dismount an enemy cavalry on successful hit. I guess this? Why not? I guess that seems to make the most sense. And we're also going to be going for, I should probably go for some leadership, shouldn't I? I should also probably go, someone actually mentioned that I should probably go for medicine. And that's actually a good point. I should probably go for medicine, but what I would like to do is maybe get to disciplinarian. Disciplinarian is a fantastic skill that, if you don't know, it basically converts bandits into regular troops. And in Bannerlord, bandits actually upgrade into noble units, which are insanely powerful. So it might be an idea for me to do something about that. But I think what I'm going to do is just continue to level up Charm. We'll get some more social skill as well, because Charm is eventually going to be really, really powerful for us. And we're going to just continue to do as many helpful things in Vlandia that we can, because anytime there is someone that needs, oh dear, Yes, anyway, anytime there is someone that needs some kind of assistance, I think I'm probably going to try and do some tasks for some of the allied vassals, because if I can do that, I can then increase my relation with them. However, I think maybe the more reliable way of increasing my relation with them is that whenever Vlandia is on a campaign and whenever they take a castle or something like that, the more reliable way is just to basically go like, okay, I'll spend 50 influence on you to give me a significant amount of relation with your clan. And in my opinion, that's probably going to be the way that I'll do things. Personally, I think that is the only way, well, not the only way, but probably the best way to go about it. So we need to go to Larnak over here. And some of you have given me some good tips about the family feud quest as well, and I do appreciate that. So basically, what I can do, which in my opinion, I mean, yeah, I did try to do that beforehand, but then people were saying to me that I shouldn't do it that way and I should just go in through the menu here, which is kind of amusing. It's like I just can't win because I'm just going like, okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to walk around the village. And then people say to me, don't walk around the village, just speak to the guy through the menu. And then when I speak to the guy through the menu, then other people are like, no, you shouldn't speak to the guy through the menu. You know what I mean. It's kind of like a no-win situation on my part. So anyway, we're just going to run over to him as soon as possible. This is going to be a lot easier for us now because obviously I can get off my mount and I can be ready for a fight if I do fail the conversation persuasion options. And I have done this before. It's just that in general, as I said, people said to me that I should do it the other way. So I was like, oh, okay, I'll do it the other way and we'll see how that goes, you know. Anyway, this might be a bit problematic, but let's have a look at this. This is a nice weapon. This feels like a nice, strong, swift weapon. Shouldn't be too bad to use. And someone actually asked me whether I can use this weapon on horseback. Let me actually see whether I can do that. Riding skill not adequate to... Really? Is that the reason why I'm drifting with this thing? Yeah, probably. Anyway, apparently I can't get back on my horse, but I think you can use the Vouge weapon on horseback. I think you can, but don't quote me on that. So we'll have to test it out when we get into a battle or something like that. Hello there. Ah, yes. You're breaking the law, sir, and I will be doing charm. Yeah, there we go. 88%. My charm skill has increased, and we'll do charm again, and boom, there we go. Nice, easy victory, just when I was ready as well. It's actually hilarious, isn't it? Absolutely hilarious. As soon as I'm ready for a fight, that's when it works out. It's just absolutely typical, isn't it? Absolutely typical. Anyway, let's continue to go on to the next village. I'd like to fight some looters as well, if at all possible, because I do have the, what is it now? The Kill Bandits Raise Relations mod as well. So I'm hopeful that we might be able to do something about that by literally just fighting looters. I mean, obviously, fighting bandits is actually kind of useful now, instead of it just being a way to very slightly increase your units and things like that. Because, you know, later on in the game, it really makes no difference whatsoever. You're not really doing anything by fighting looters, even though... in some previous series, most notably the Botanius series, I actually did need to level up quite a few units, and leveling up the units did, well, you kind of needed to go into auto-resolves and do some damage that way. But as you can see, you can use the Vouge weapon here, so you can use that on horseback, which I think is actually pretty cool. I like this weapon quite a bit. I think I'm going to get killed, though, if I actually try to do anything here, so I'm just going to distract the enemy as much as I can. Don't have any ranged weapons or anything like that. Okay, here we go. Oh, nice hit. Ooh, that was nice. It's really satisfying, actually, to fight in Bannerlord, because most of the weapons have a really nice weight behind them. Oh. It's really satisfying when you miss. Yes. Oh, fantastic. Very good. There we go. That's much better. Yeah, so... this weapon is, I would say it's quite fun. I would say it's quite fun to use, but I would say it's kind of difficult because it does not have the greatest reach to it, and it has a bit of a weird attacking angle as well. I don't know whether you've noticed that, but the attacking angle for it is a little bit high for my liking. So you're definitely going to need a higher reach weapon if you are wanting to be a little bit more useful with slashing, swinging weapons in comparison to thrusting weapons, because obviously if you're going to do lancing all the time, which I think is probably preferable at this point, if you're going to do lancing, then it is highly recommended to do that instead of slashing. And I mean, we're pretty good with that. I feel like I've gotten a lot better in the time that I've played Bannerlord with using spears, and we didn't actually lose anyone, which is really, really nice. So happy with that. Let's take all of the prisoners too. Let's upgrade all of these. There you go. Oh, it is so nice. It is so nice. I don't even have to go to any of my prisoners here. I can literally just click on recruit prisoners and then they do it automatically. Oh, yes. Such a nice quality of life improvement. Mods. What would you do without them? Really? What would you do? Crazy. Okay, so let's hand this in. I think I'm actually going to be taking all of the money. Oh, okay. We still gain some honor, but just less. Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. That's actually fine. I probably would have taken all the money if I'd known that. I thought I was going to get no money whatsoever, but apparently not. Okay, so we have now leveled up once again. Let's go for some riding skill here. We're going to go for... Yes, it's actually kind of hilarious that these are both of our options. This basically makes no difference whatsoever because I won't be using anything on horseback. Thrown weapons, not really. Bows, not really. I guess I will take the thrown weapon one because I might at some point. It's highly unlikely, don't worry. To use thrown weapons, I really don't think that that's going to happen. We should probably go for some additional scouting skill as well. I mean, that's very important to be able to move faster as well, but I'm hopeful that I might be able to find a scouting companion rather. So maybe we'll do something with that. All right, so I would like to go for... I'd like to get this, actually. Elusive is really, really good, especially later on down the line. Also, Swift Regroup is really good too. It's such a difficulty, such a difficulty. I guess we'll just go for that, and then I'll just increase my endurance even more, because I would like to get riding skill, as I say, to a reasonably high level as soon as possible. But, well, sometimes that's just not possible, unfortunately. Yeah, okay, here we go, here we go. Nice amount of looters. Let's go in. Get him! Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right, 35 versus 19. Now, this may seem like a pretty easy victory for us, but you have to bear in mind that most of my units are not actually even that high tier yet. And I think the only reason why we win against those deserters, by the way, is purely for the fact that those militia are helping us. I think that is literally the only reason. So... just bear that in mind as I run in here and potentially get myself murdered. But yes, lovely couch lancing. I love the fact that the developers of Bannerlord have changed the couch lancing in such a way so that it basically gives you the ability to couch lance almost infinitely. There's not really that much of a cooldown on it. And as long as you have the speed and as long as you have the ability to do so, you should be able to couch lance every single time you reach terminal velocity. Aha! Here we go! Oh, yes, by the way, if you did not check out my mod list, I actually do have the Distinguished Service mod installed. And as you can see right here, a simple boar champion distinguished themselves in the battle. They are being lauded by the other troops in your party, and you have personally congratulated them on their performance. You also have the opportunity to offer them a place at your side as a companion. Will you? Yes. Thorgood of Doncaster. Okay, that's actually very cool in my opinion. I actually installed this mod a very long time ago, but I was never able to use it because it wasn't compatible with the version that I was playing, or it just gave me errors. So I had to put it off, you know, basically had to disable it until I created this series, and I'm super excited about seeing how we do here, because that basically means that new companions. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He's literally a companion. He's literally a companion, and we just got him out of nowhere, which I think is super, super cool. And now I can literally gear him up. I can basically do whatever I want with him, and he is going to have a grand old time. I am really liking that. Hugely, hugely liking that. Okay, so we're going to go for Vlandian Light Cavalry. And we'll just upgrade them. Oh, dear. Yes, we're going to need more horses. Are we at war against anyone right now? I need to find that out. I need to find that out relatively quickly. Let's have a look. Okay, we're at war against the Sturgeons. Of course we are. Okay, so I think what I'll be doing in just a second is I will be going on to Sturgeon territory, and I will see if we can maybe do something about that. Oh, okay, so this guy actually... oh, dear. Right, he's going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, I have no idea what to go for here. Charcoal is going to be good. What does he have? I don't know. I don't know what kind of skills he has, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Does he have throwing? Yep, he has throwing. So I guess we'll give him more throwing skill. +2 melee damage. Hit points or movement speed. Movement speed, of course. And then just a whole bunch of throwing weapons here. I thought I actually ticked the automatic perk upgrades, but I maybe did not do that this time around because I wanted more control over things. Okay, so let's do readying speed. Increase your polearms while mounted. What? This is kind of weird. I feel like the text on this is a little bit weird because basically what it's saying is increases your damage with polearms by 2%, just flat, so all the time, or only while mounted. I guess while mounted. I mean, he's not got that much riding skill, but hopefully we'll be able to give him a whole bunch. And what else do we have here? Increases your damage against shields with two-handed weapons. 10% better handling. That sounds fun. Increase your swing speed with two-handed weapons. Increase your two-handed... No, swing speed seems good. And then one-handed. Handling increase. Yeah, swing speed is always good. Reduce the effect of wielding a shield. Could have gone for this. While mounted, your one-handed weapon damage. No, I don't really like that too much. Let's go for trainer. And there you go. All right, so we're done here, basically. I just need to spec his focus points. So we're going to be giving him a whole bunch of riding skill, as I said. We're also going to be giving him massive amounts of vigor and endurance. And we probably want to get him some more polearm skill because I'd like to turn him into a knight, if at all possible. I'm not sure if that's going to be actually working very well, but we'll try it. And we'll see what happens. Technically, I could make this guy into a medic. He has 16 medicine already. It might make sense. We could also make him into an engineer if we want to. But I think as it stands right now, I don't think we really need to do that. So I'm thinking we'll probably just increase his thrown weapons. And we'll just give him massive amounts of combat skill so that he can level those up really, really fast. That's the kind of thing that I'm really wanting to do there. All right, so let's go back to Praven right quick and maybe participate in the tournament because we do have a tournament going on there and being able to gain additional money is always a good idea. We should probably also go into the smithy because now that I have Bannerlord tweaks installed, I should be able to do some better stuff. As you can see, we have some smithing stamina here, so I'm just going to get a little bit more with him. We could actually turn him into the smith, actually. It might make sense. And now look at this. Look at all these new parts that we can get here. It's pretty crazy, isn't it? So let's try and smelt all of it. There we go. Nice. We have no more charcoal, but that's fine because we can get some more very, very easily, as you can see right there. And then we can just get some more parts like that. Fantastic. All right, so basically the only reason why I'm going to be smelting is to get the raw materials, because then what you can do is you can go into the marketplace. I'm actually going to see if he needs to get anything here. He's actually got some good armor. He's got some pretty good armor. I'm going to lock this, and then we're just going to upgrade him. There we go. He's equipping a horse. That's nice. He's also equipping this, which is also nice. And then we'll equip that. There we go. So he's now using a cape as well, which is actually very nice to see. And I'm wondering whether I could... Can I buy some horses here? I could buy some mules, but that's basically it. Don't know whether that's really worth it. We probably want to go for some spears as well for him, potentially. So let's have a look at him. He's using a mace. Don't really want him to use a mace, so we're just going to take that off him real quick. And we're going to give him a Vlandian light lance, We're also going to take the crossbow off him, and we'll give him some thrown weapons. Let's see. Does he... Wait a minute. Where are the thrown weapons here? They're here somewhere. They might not even be here, to be honest. Throwing axes, basically pointless in my opinion for him to use throwing axes, but we're going to see if that works out well for him. Oh, I actually can't even do this. I can't even do that. That is too expensive. So I guess what I'm going to do is literally just put the crossbow on him again, and we'll just see how that goes, and then we'll just sell all of the armor. Oh, we might be able to get that now, actually. Yeah. Okay. Let's give him that. I don't have reliable throwing weapons installed on this playthrough, so these throwing weapons are literally going to be 3 stack, which is not that... Wait a minute. Why am I taking 2 of them? There we go. What? What is actually happening here? That's kind of weird. Oh, well, I'll just sell all of that, and there we go. We're going to get 2,400. That's perfectly fine. And this is good. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, great. So we're going to get some money. I gained 25 renown as well because we actually just completed our Rebuild Your Clan quest, which is actually quite nice. And the arena is closed at night. So let's see if I can just wait until the daytime. And, ooh, there's a party of 49 looters. I need to fight those in a second as well. That's going to be very important for us. Okay, so I'm hopeful that there will be a nice reward here as well for Thorgood. Thorgood, yes. Thorgood. What do you bet? He's going to be super, super powerful and he's just going to kill me instantly or something. Okay, so let's have a look. Wow, I'm in the last round, eh? In the last round. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay, wait a minute. How do I... Okay, yeah, right. Oh, no. Ooh, nice hit. Oh, took him down. Took him down. That was... Ooh. That was close. I feel like I was just a couple of seconds away from a rather humiliating defeat. Let's see if I can take this guy out. Oh, no, never mind. Apparently his shield is just impenetrable. Alright, we've got to be a bit careful here. I do not want to get shot by the crossbowman again. Nice. Oh, took him down. Very good. Okay, not too much damage. Let's go for the head. Ooh, I did hit the head, but only for 7 damage. Really? There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. Okay. Oh, they actually killed all my guys. Are you serious right now? This is highly unusual, sir. This is highly, highly unusual. I am not particularly pleased about that, especially considering this guy's running like a maniac. Do you see this? He's running really fast. Okay, let's see if I can maybe just do a little bit of poking. My horse. Stenalf. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy that's really causing us some problems here. He's really, really fast. As you can no doubt tell, his athletic skill is really good. Oh, nice. Took out the Vlandian infantry. That's what we wanted. Now we can basically just go to town on this guy, I think. Oh, no, never mind. Oh, I'm really tense about this. That weapon is going to kill me very, very fast if I allow it. So I'm going to have to be careful here. Oh, nice. Okay. Phew. Got him in the chest. Got him in the chest. That's what we like to see. All right. Ooh, look at that. Thorgood. Thorgood is in this round. Okay, here we go. Oh, I've got a crossbow. This is bad. Oh, dear. Oh, headshot. Okay. Oh, wait. Run. There we go. Just gonna... just gonna hide behind here real quick. Oh, what? Why is he so powerful? Do I have a shield? I do not. Oh, dear. Okay, wait a minute. Look at him. Look at him. He's just waiting. He's waiting. Oh. Peekaboo. Peekaboo right there. Yeah, Thorgood, not the smartest, not the smartest cookie in the jar, but still, not as, shall we say, nefarious as Mr. Bruce was in that situation. I'm actually really surprised that the AI did not just come around and try to murder me, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay, shield bash. Ah, there we go. That's what you get. Nice. Stab him. Yeah, there we go. That is what we like to see. And that is a wonderful victory for Mr. Bruce there. And Thorgood, I gotta say, I'm feeling like Thorgood is looking pretty good right now. He is very, very powerful. He seems to be very good with polearms. Actually, he's good with polearms. He's good with crossbows. So I'm looking forward to seeing how he does. Anyway, let's upgrade here. Vlandian infantry. We still don't have any horses, so we might want to upgrade them into swordsmen. But I don't really want to do that, if at all possible, to be honest. It's going to be a little bit of a dicey situation there, I think. But anyway, that will be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.